kaiju, turtles, Dragon Ball, and more, it's Steven's Toy Reviews. Hey there, collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another unboxing video. And quite frankly, this is a series that I am very, very guilty of not covering enough. You may remember that I covered the Nile crocodile. I did an unboxing and a review. I did the sea dragons, the leafy sea dragons, for an unboxing, and I showed some other stuff off, and then it kind of just fell off there. What I really need to focus on is the diversity of life on Earth line, and today we're going to be taking a look at the diversity of life on Earth premium. I think that's the formal title, but it's going to be the Hercules Beetle. So what is the diversity of life on Earth line, you may ask? Good question. Basically, it is from Bandai's Gashapon division, where they make a whole bunch of different types of animals, whether it's going to be obviously the Nile crocodile, like I said, the leafy sea dragon. They also do a ton of different insects. They do different reptiles and so forth. Like I have in amphibians, to be more specific, like some frogs coming, mantids, a whole bunch of different stuff. So if you're interested, here's the conundrum. Some of them are only through Premium Gashapon, which you can only do online. Some of them are available at general retail, like Gashapon machines in Japan, or through specific retailers, but they tend to near immediately sell out. Pretty much whenever I buy Diversity of Life on Earth stuff, it's going to be through ZenMarket, which is why I do talk about them a lot in reference to this line. I did get the Hercules Beetle through them. Unfortunately, Premium Bandai has shut down, to my understanding, on a lot of proxy and middleman services, so Premium Bandai isn't really an option, but I'm always on ZenMarket checking Mercari, Yahoo Japan auctions, and so forth. So I do have a referral link in the description. Full disclosure, they did switch over to what's called a Zen Point model. So if you do sign up through my link, you will get 500 yen to put towards effectively your shipping. So if you are interested in maybe trying out a proxy service, so this way you can check out, for my fans, more so in specific, it seems like kaiju is the thing. You can check out a whole bunch of Godzilla stuff that you can find a bit cheaper than what some of the quote-unquote dealers have, and even more so at their prices that they get at cost through Yahoo Japan auctions and such. So enough of that. Let's take a look at the Hercules Beetle, which I am very excited for, because it is a part of the different like sublines that they have. So there's like the premium, which is the more so specific stuff, which they have a coconut crab coming out and I'm so excited for. They have like the online stuff and so forth, but here's the box, which is very, very impressive. I do have to say that when they decide, they being Bandai, to go after a good box, they know how to do it. So for the front of the box, we do have a promo shot, I believe, of the Hercules Beetle with some gold lettering, and this is pretty much going to be the style of the box going around everywhere. It is simple, but it's effective. The front of the box is going to be exactly what you're looking for. Top and the bottom of the box is just the branding and so forth. The back, you know, the legal mumbo jumbo. But when you open up the flap, here's where it gets interesting. We have some information on the Hercules Beetle in and of itself, which is really cool. You can hear me opening it just so I can go over it. We do have pictures of the figure. We have some stats of a Hercules Beetle in and of itself, the species, one that they scanned for the figure. That is another thing that they do. They show you the range of movement on some of the things to make sure that you don't damage some of the stuff, which unfortunately for those in the US, it's in Japanese, so if you don't speak Japanese, that's a bummer, but nevertheless, it's all cool. So yes, that is going to be about it for this figure, and some of that stuff for the inside flaps we're going to go over again as we snap twice to make sure that we are in sync. And now comes actually opening this up and taking a look at the figure, which unfortunately is probably the most difficult box I have ever had when it comes to opening. So if you are an adult, get an adult, because this will be even difficult for you. Okay, I'm surprised that I'm not supervised for this process, because this is hard. I wanted to make sure that I had this correct, so I had somebody else check in on me before, just to test to make sure that I had this correct. Okay, so you open up the flaps, because these flaps, they just keep falling, right? And this is good quality cardboard. You want to make sure you're doing it right. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, are you ready? Because this is hard. I want to make sure you're doing this right. Okay, you pull the thing out. That's all there is. You just pull it out. That's it. And then you pull the other tray out. Which, with that being said, we're going to go... Oh, whoop. We're going to take a look at pretty much all of the accessories a bit separate, because they did give a breakage warning in the promotional stuff, and I want to make sure that I don't break anything. Or, unfortunately, apparently in this case, I'm going to continue on with the unboxing. I'm going to double, triple, and quadruple check everywhere. Yes, I'm aware that the tray opened up. I checked the box. I checked everywhere. We are missing a stand part. So I'm going to reach out to ZenMarket to see if there's anything that can be done. We will see. Unfortunately, I believe not, just because of the fact that Premium Bandai is not going to be working with proxy services moving forward. But I'm going to triple, quadruple, quintuple, whatever, my parts. But that's pretty disappointing. With that being said, on camera, I am going to test whether or not the stand will actually fit in the Hercules Beetle. If it does, then we don't really have a humongous issue. Let's go ahead and take him out, which looks wonderful. And we'll take these parts out just to take a peek at them, which, okay. Took a peek. That's a bummer. Okay. Taking a look at the Beetle. Again, because of the breakage, I don't want to mess around with this one too much on camera. But we can definitely see that bug action figures have changed since a few years ago. That one's kind of stuck. This one wants to move. So we can kind of have like a chomping motion, even though the mouth's down here. We'll see. Oh, yep, those do move. The legs move back over here. They look like they move on ball joints. This is very hard plastic, so something to keep in mind. All right, well, do these just swivel off to the side? How do these work? Don't want to break anything, don't want to force it, so we will wait. We'll put our Beetle friend there. For our stand part that we do have, let us take a look. The box at least has instructions for how the stand is supposed to go. So let me cite that. Okay. So, for the stand, we do have this smaller end that pops in like so. And then we have this end here. If this works, and it does not. So, I am going to have to figure out another way to get the Beetle to work. Does this work? No. All right. Gonna have to figure this one out. One last shot. Well, we'll be problem solving here on camera real quick. No, that doesn't work. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to figure something out in the meantime while I work on the review. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and call the unboxing here. I am going to reach out to ZenMarket, and I will put a comment down below. My hopes are not high necessarily insofar as ZenMarket is going to be at fault, because they are absolutely not. This will be back to Premium Bandai on this one. I am hoping that I am able to get some sort of support, like maybe because this was an order that was placed, they are able to at least just send out that part. I unfortunately don't believe it's going to be a matter of me being able to send this back to them because of international shipping. but we will see. Hopefully this is something I can fix, just because that is just a hole. I have to stick a stand part in and we can go from there. But like I said, we will have to see. And with that being said, this concludes our unboxing for the broadcast day. Thank you to the patrons who support. Sometimes videos like this are only possible because of that. Sometimes, you know, fees and so forth. So taking risks, it's worth it. So thank you so much for supporting. Here's going to be the outro for the end card. So if you want to check out another video, maybe check out another Diversity Life on Earth unboxing or review. I do love this line. This isn't going to necessarily put a damper on it. I'm still going to love it and support it moving forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.